Hello and welcome back to Humankind, looking at Rotterdam, looking at the New World. Why we are doing that? Well, first of all, I've scouted the map now for quite some time for oil. Basically, we're in the oil age now, by the way, the first one. And yeah, where's oil? Let's have a look. There it is. Down here, there is this the only oil resource that I've found anywhere. So I need to get there right now. Lucky us, we do have some units over there that I can push towards this territory, and we are just going to make an outpost here. Not a city, not an attachment. It's really just an outpost that we will try to defend out there in the wilderness, and well, build an artisan quarter on top of that. The Zulu wants something from us, though no one really knows what exactly. I guess refuse trade everything. Did they propose that and I refused it? I have no idea how. Now anyway, they do still have something to trade for us though. They have some pearls, so that's lots of money coming in there. I would like to take that, please. We do also get that ember grease. That's some science there and stability, and very cheap so. And then we got the silk, but not for 5,000, not for 4,000, not for 3,000. Nah. Let's not do this. Some dye. Dye is probably okay. It's pretty much only for stability reasons that I'm doing that. We do, of course, get some good amounts of of production out of that, but not that much. In Vienna, stability is going up again. Thank you. So what we can do here is probably attach this territory then to Vienna. There's nothing else we could do here other than planting forests. Forest, by the way, is something that we probably should start at some point. As the pollution in the atmosphere goes up, thanks to the Zulu, by the way. Yeah, and I would like to go to war. Somehow I would like to go to war. The only question is how and where should we do that? Let's have a look at the English again. They're number 1. The Zulu are number 2. We do have the Ming over there. They're pretty much non-existent, really, and they're in our way towards the Zulu. So I would like to take this city. It's very unfortunate. They were actually not in our way, but they are now. So I'm going to march my troops further over there. And I will need to protect myself. I will need to have some units down here in the south, in Paris, because they're bordering right here to our territory, and I will need to protect me. By the way, we still have some swordsmen there. Hello, musketsmen. In Paris, we are stopping the research quarter and pushing musketeers now en masse. We are so far ahead in research, it doesn't really matter. And yeah, pushing them because I need to have some defenses down here before I do anything. Even though losing this territory is not bad, but losing a battle will lower our war score. The Zulu have reached the final era now. We should do this now any second as well. Total influence, we would have territory attached to any city. Oh, I only need one more attachment. That is something we can actually do right now. Let's just do something over here. Righto, we have the territory that I would like to get now, that I would like to claim. With that, we're still not bordering the Zulu, but it's getting closer. We can actually attach this one here now to Rotterdam. Rotterdam is looking better stability-wise. We're finishing some garrisons. Let's attach Biham. Boom. Get us the last star then out of that one here. Alright, for some reasons it didn't work. Perhaps it works next round. And here we cannot attack. Why can we not attack here? Because we are basically completely cut off by cliffs. There is something. There is a point of entry. And it's a good position for us, to be honest, right? So that city is no problem. They're still stuck somewhere in the medieval time with pikemen. So there's really no big deal. Down here, they will probably try to attack then, but also no big deal as we have musketmen and they probably have only pikemen. A world language. The world is becoming more connected due to the empire's strength and prominence. Isolated pockets of the world have started using your language as a sort of unofficial lingua franca. People from every corner of the globe are learning to speak, argue, and curse in your language. Amused, you order your staff to pay close attention to these developments. Educate that. Learning. Entertain it. And preach. Now, let's put the education though once again into our sphere. I would probably like to start on that war though. Problem is, we need that war score to rise. So I will need also to get this city there, right? Which should be easy. It's a very small city really. But of course, I'm getting there first. Vienna is losing a bit of stability there again. We have 18 pops. Let's get us some musketmen here directly after that next garrison there. To get some of that back on. Now, another one we have that we push up here to Nok, where we have those barbarian invasions into our territory. Worms had some of them. Not so much anymore, though. Push them rather to Munich then. We will need them on that border here anyway. There's more of these independent people. Alright, those guys can wait now here for a couple of turns then most likely before we take it. And this one marches. And there we have another unit. Perfect. The Aztecs, very weak, no real problem for us. And those guys here are my next target, only because they have well taken that city in front of our eyes and we can't allow that. Alright, my other scouts have arrived in this territory here with the oil on top of it. Let's build us an outpost there. Oh, it's actually taking quite some time. Alrighty. Yeah, that's because there's no, or not that much industry here in this territory. So we need to wait there a couple of episodes, but then we do get the oil out of that. Hopefully for our planes, that we will soon be able to build them. The biplane, there it is. For 1 oil only, this will give us a nice military advantage. A world of difference. This difference engine, so this is what we invested in the last episode into this engine there. Although complex and requiring precise engineering to create, is a mechanical wonder to behold. And not least, as the young polymath claimed, it is able to calculate tables of constant to fabulous degrees of accuracy. Where should it be deployed? For the military or for the industry? Both of them are pushing us away from our ideological axis. It's incredible. Both of them. Experience gains or overproductive. Yeah, let's take the industry then. As we are getting too far away from world then. And that I can't allow. Alright, over here we are in this territory now that I would like to claim. And there we have a nice bonus. There's, by the way, already something built here. And in Paris we are getting the next musketmen out. This one also gets very close now. And in Munich we can now merge with the other regiment, thus having a full regiment there again in Munich. Very good. And you guys are waiting here as well, hoping that there's no real one coming up. Oh! But there is something coming up. Look at that. Out of the fog, there's more territories coming up of a big independent city there because it has lots of attachments. And just look at how big that continent is, because only here do we have the Zulu. It would be totally useless trying to attack them here. And those guys here, can we already assimilate them? Oh, that would be very expensive. Microbiology, finally we have this one here. Stability per researcher with the hospital. We do get a -20 population consumption on cities. We do get, very important, +1 stability per population on all cities. Really good. And also -20% on farmer quarters. And also another star and another star. The Esteed star, pushing us a bit there with the fame again. Very, very good. These guys here, though, are peaceful, so they're not going to hurt us that much. That was just the only thing that I wanted to look out for. Another refusing here that we need to do. In Amsterdam, what should I do in Amsterdam? We have lots of money. I'm also pushing some signs now. I could... Money on the main plaza, 2 money from traders. Not very powerful. It's okay. It's not very powerful though. We don't need any more stability here as well. I might actually, build some 2 units there. And then we might go for more districts. We can also choose, finally, lo and behold, the last era now. And we're probably the second ones. We are the first ones to reach... No, the Zulu should have reached the last... Ah, they transcended. They didn't take anyone. So, how should it be? We have all the contemporary civilizations at our taking. We have the Americans, which I don't like that much, to be honest. 10 influence on resources being sold, and +1 money generated from ongoing trade. It's okay-ish. The defense agency doesn't give us that much too, and it's an expansionist one. The expansionist ones, I think, are the weakest out of all the empires that we can get. So out of all of them, my 2 favorites are the Australians with their 20% industry on all cities. really good. They're the builders, so usually builders are pretty strong, at least in my opinion. And the other ones would be, yes, the Swedes. Not very epic, but a small civilization. It gives me the science trait though. +1 science per district on all cities and +3 science on research quarters. It also gives me the research institute, the +3 science per district on top of it, and also +3 science per adjacent district, and also, well, the stealth corvette, a nice ship there. But more important is that we do get the scientist trait there. We get +1 era available to research, and also these bonuses are insane, I think, at least, especially having so many research districts we have. Let's go for the Swedes as my last civilization for this playthrough. There we go.
The human mind, creative, imaginative, and ingenious at turning every single human invention to its most violent end. We pray or hope, looking forward to a future which, with luck, will be counted in millennia, not in months. Tolerant, smart, hardworking, great work-life balance. And on top of all that, saunas to relax in.
Yes, who would have thought that we would be playing as the Swedes at some point? Our cities are changing now dramatically as we enter the last era. You've reached a contemporary era, and we do get our scientist star here. So with more technologies, we unlock more fame, and we still have lots of technology to unlock. We also are at a whopping 6,000 empire research now per turn. As we can see, we could finish a lot of techs now in a couple of turns only. And yeah, beautiful cities there. How do the big cities change overall? We see some nice skyscrapers now everywhere. Very beautiful. Now, also, it wouldn't be the contemporary era without any battles. We're getting attacked. We could retreat. In this case here, I think retreating is the smart choice to get into higher ground again somehow. That was not very successful. I don't know what retreat really brings here. Can we attach? No, it's far away. At least the territory belongs to us. Nothing else that we could do here though. Alright, our troops have also arrived down here in Taxasila, where I only see one scout unit. Let's just have a look. Oh, it's actually not that much of a difference there. They have lots of units still. I think we can still try this one because I'm believing in my technological superiority. Let's try the attack. Manual battle, of course. Let's just move our units there a bit to the front here. Probably going to have the higher trained units in the front directly. Let's end deployment. There's not that much we can do here. We are pretty much stuck with the territory. Oh, and as we can see, they're attacking right. Okay, this is just rather fun to watch. Oh my goodness, it's a slaughtering. Okay, I call it the Great Slaughter. And, god damn it, okay, they were able to take down one of my units, but that's it. Ooh, that was hurtful to watch, to be honest. They totally destroyed all of their units. They've lost 13 units. I've lost 1. That's still hurting though, losing that 1 unit, but still, we have taken that city rather quickly. As we can see, it's turning contemporary right away, which is interesting. Yeah, and we probably will just, of course, make this one an outpost then. We have a second battle to fight, and that is over here for this one, for this territory that I really want. So let's just go ahead. This is a bit tricky there as well because of terrains, but I think we should be fine. Let's make this one a manual battle, of course. Let's push my units there to the front, my gunners. Here and here where we can enter then as well. And we do have the reinforcements here as well that are going to help out. Yes, and as we can see, it's the same slaughtering again. They're trying to attack here with their melee units into my gunners and are almost getting destroyed instantly the moment they attack. Let's also get us the reinforcements here. They can enter right away. And from here then I can just really take them down with one go. This one, let's rather get them away. The horses go to my flag. Those horses we might try to enter them as well. Okay, they still have some reinforcements that are kind of like trying to push in now. This is rather sad to watch, to be honest. How weak they are in comparison. Where's the flag? Where's the flag of the city? This city doesn't have a flag, it seems. So I guess it's just about us destroying the last units there. That should be it, right? It's not. Alright, no flag, no more units. Let's just wait it out. Perhaps they do something. Ah, there's still something here. Alright. Alright, that's it. 11 units lost and 0 lost. That's pretty good, I'd say. We've won the next city. I think this is actually it already, right? They should really drop hard there now on the war support. Rotterdam. Yes, we can build now the Research Institute for Rotterdam. Let's just have a look at what it does exactly. 108 research points with the adjacency bonuses. Insane. Can we get more out of that? Over here we can get 110. Where do we have, by the way, our research quarters? There we have them. And we get even more out of that than here with 114 with that adjacency bonus here. And we could have them over here as well to further boost this research quarter, because it does get research for every research quarter in its vicinity. Perfect. That's pretty strong, I should say. Let's end the turn. And yeah, we're winning the war already. The war is over, basically. We have 170 war score. We will not be able to take all 3 of them. However, we don't need to. I need the primary ones. I want this one here because it borders us then to that one. I do need Asterop, right? And that's it. This one here, Tax, down here, I don't really need. It's a worthless territory. It's a city, basically, that we don't need. Let's force surrender. We also get some coin. There it is. And yes, we got it. Over there, how very nice. And we're now bordering towards the Zulu. That means some major battles to come. Of course, you know, we have these dwarf empires here. But what should I do with the territory, right? I could crush them, of course, and I will. But I'd rather focus on the Zulu first, as they are pretty strong right now. And I don't want to let them get away with it. Very good. That was a short war. They want non-aggression pact right away. We can, yeah, well, we can protect them. They're kind of like the Switzerland there. Let's also propose some trading, even though they don't have really anything. It's fine for now. And this one belongs to us. The only thing I will need to do here is I will need to destroy that city. And with those units, I'm going to go back to Vienna. Those cities are worthless. In Munich, oh my goodness, look at Munich. What a powerhouse for economy. We could also go with the research quarter. With that, oh, that still gives us all that bonus. 112 research we get from out of that. Is that really so powerful? It's incredible how much research this is. Even without any adjacency bonuses, we get the 112 flat out of it. Because there we have the exhibition hall, so they're boosting each other. Alright, Munich goes a bit into science there, just because we can. It can't be helped, your war with the Joseon still rages, but now a troubling consideration has arisen in the city. There are whispers of spies. What, the war is over? What do we do with the city though? Oh, lockdown on Vienna. There are spies in Vienna from that. Curfew. That brings us the order towards liberty. This one towards authority. And this one, conscript, towards... all of them are bad for us. Locking down gives me the stability bonus on Vienna, and we do need that right now. More than anything else. Units are coming. My other reinforcements are coming now too. What's, by the way, going on with my outpost there? Ah, that's finishing now. There we have it. And we have finished the aeronautics. Thus starts the age of flying. Finally, the biplane. Just in time, really, because we now have this outpost here, and now I can get the oil well with our influence. Getting up, there we have it. Very nice. And the first oil is in our empire with that. Not much more coming after that, I think. I fear. I'm going to keep those units here stationed permanently now. Look at how cool garrisons look now. Like huge military base. A huge military base out there. And yes, do I have a city that can actually do something for us? Because I think we could go for planes now. Can we not? There it is. You need an aerodrome district for that. Alright. Shouldn't be much of a problem. There it is. An aerodrome. And with that, we can finally build the planes. Let's get this one out there. A bit further away, perhaps. Where we can have those planes then someplace else, right? Let's actually stop the musketeers. Because I want to finish this one. Let's actually push some over there for the industry bonus. And after that, we can have the first planes then. We should do the same thing in Aachen. So I'm building one here now. Somewhere a bit further away. There it is. Because I think the planes will spawn then from here. And then we can get planes from 2 cities. Out of that one here, we do get the harmony bonus. And this one pushes us a bit more towards the world. Also, we need to decide on some new tech. I got something. I got the Research Institute down here. So to understand the deepest secrets of nature, we must empower our greatest scientists, giving them all the resources they need. This is actually a new tech tree that starts down here, right? It starts with Research Institute and goes then into uranium enrichment and nuclear fission. Let's go with that. It gives me a flat fame bonus, and afterwards it gives me the scientific prestige for 25 science bonus, plus also uranium that we can then use. Very nice. Let's go for this. Stay tuned.